Hi everyone, I'm Kim from Makeup and Beauty Blog, and one of the most exciting launches in the MAC Permanent line this year, I think, has to be the new MAC Studio Waterweight SPF 30 foundation. But first, before we get into that, I'm sorry if it's very noisy right now. There's like a leaf blower outside and like church bells in the background, and if you can hear any of that, my bad, I'm so sorry, but I have no control over that. Anyways, foundation. So what this is a new line of foundations that is joining MAC's Permanent, has joined MAC's Permanent collection for this glass bottle with a dropper. Let's open this up right here. Boop. It's $33. And what it is an elastic gel serum formula. So you have sheer medium coverage that you can build. Well, MAC says you can build. That softly blurs imperfections like pores and fine lines, and has a very moisturizing formula. It has something called moisture fusion complex. So when it goes on the skin, it delivers moisture onto the skin and moisture throughout the day as your day goes on. So if your goal is hydrated, soft, silky skin, this might be something that you're interested in. It comes in 25 shades, and the shades are, here we go, NC15, NC20, NC25, NC30, NC35, NC37, NC40, NC42, that's my color, NC44, NC45, and NC50. For the NWs, we've got NW13, NW15, NW18, NW20, NW22, NW25, NW30, NW35, NW43, NW45, NW47, NW50, N12, and N18. That's a lot of colors. They're all available now at MAC stores and online at maccosmetics.com. I'm wearing NC42, and that's this shade right here on the back of my hand. So a little background on my skin type. I have combination skin. It's oily on the forehead, dry on the cheeks, and acne prone in certain areas, mainly my chin and sometimes around the perimeter of the edge of my forehead. And I am concerned with pores and fine lines, and for most days I like medium coverage. I don't mind if my little freckles peek through, but for like video or for pictures, I do like more of a full coverage look just because I love the look of even toned skin. I think it's very pretty. So my experience in general with gel serums or gel foundations like this has been really great. So I've been looking forward to this one so much. They're lightweight, they're comfortable, you have that option for flexible coverage, and one thing that I love is that it looks like real skin, but at the same time they do a wonderful job, most of them do, of blurring the pores and like not settling into fine lines and evening out the skin tone. The one that I've been using and loving for the last few months is Dior Skin Nude Air Serum. Oh, so good, girlfriend. Okay, and I've been looking for one to top it off. And I thought for a while it might be YSL's Fusion Ink, which I was using for about a week and a half, but no, wasn't too crazy about it. So had high hopes for this. This one, how is it? Well, there's many positives. I love that it's lightweight, it's comfortable, and the finish is amazing. It's very skin-like, and I'd call it more velvety. Compared to Dior Skin Nude Air, it's, I think, even more skin-like. Nude Skin Air does look like skin, but when you build it, I've noticed it tends to go flatter and flatter in terms of matte. So you don't get any of that sort of reflection in the light. But this one, no matter how many layers I put on, it seems to retain that sort of, I wouldn't call it dewiness, but I would say it's more of a sheen. That velvety sheen. It's very pretty. So I guess you could say that this is more natural looking than Dior Skin Nude Air. The texture is thicker and creamier compared to Dior Skin, creamier compared to Dior Skin, and I think it's more hydrating. Dior Skin has a bit more of a slip, so it's thinner, and this one, it does feel slightly creamier. Let's see. So I wore this all this past weekend, and there's some birds in the background. Don't know if you can hear them. I live in a kind of a rural area, so there's all kinds of like animals all around and about. Anyways, I wore this last weekend with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish as a setting powder, and I didn't have any trouble with any oxidation or the foundation breaking up, and it looked super natural and just really pretty. Didn't have any trouble either with the foundation catching on to dry spots or flakes on my cheeks. And I think that it was very good at controlling the oil, especially the oil on my forehead. And I think probably works better than Dior when it comes to oil control. The only thing is I would not call this buildable. MAC says that you can build it. However, I think this is a straight up medium foundation. The first layer that goes on is on the sheer side of medium. And even when I put on additional layers, 2 to 3, I tried 4 just for the heck of it, and it built up very, very beautifully. It didn't look cakey at all. But I could still see like little bits of my freckles coming through. So it's definitely not, I don't think you can go to full if you wanted to. You need some support with additional concealer. You could probably mix some concealer, and I think that might be pretty. With this, I haven't tried that yet, but I have a feeling you can do it. So yeah, you can't get to full coverage. And I think that's where Dior Skin Nude Air has the slight advantage, because with that foundation, you can go completely full and it's not even a problem. However, with Dior, the shade selection is limited. And with Dior's, I've noticed with Dior's colors, at least on my skin, I have more yellow in my skin. Their foundations lean more peachy and pink. So if you have like yellower skin or more of an olive tone skin, something like Studio Waterweight might suit you a little bit more. So I would say that this is the second best serum foundation that I've tried so far. Dior beats it with just out a smidge just because it's more flexible. I do like this a lot though, especially how the velvety finish, how comfortable it feels on the skin. It hasn't broken me out yet, knock on wood. And I think it's super moisturizing and there's a great color selection. And you know what? I'm totally cool with medium coverage. I think it's super pretty, especially for like every day. You know, I don't feel like I need to like walk out to the grocery store or like go walk my cat and feel like I have to have everything speckled on. You know, I like that more natural look. So at $33, this is not exactly like a budget buy, but it's certainly cheaper than Dior Skin Nude Air, which is $53. So highly recommended for gals with dry skin or combo skin, or guys with mature skin as well, because it's just so forgiving in terms of pore blurring. I said pore blurring. Gosh, like I'm so crazy cat lady to me. It's so forgiving in terms of pore blurring, and it doesn't sit in fine lines. And it's also good for anyone looking for a lightweight, comfortable, medium coverage foundation. So if you do try this, I suggest that you apply it directly onto the skin with fingers and sort of pat and blend in. It also works great with a beauty blender. So anyways, yeah, thumbs up to this, like it a lot. And before I go, I just want to ask you, what's your current favorite foundation? I'm always curious to know what people use and love. Let me know what type of skin you have and what foundation you love down in the comments below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.